backlash and fallout after racist comments at a meeting on the Upper West Side. The parent making the comments, also a professor at Hunter College.
These comments were heard on a Zoom while a student was speaking at an educational council meeting. The mayor and school counselor now weighing in, as some are calling for the parent to be fired from her job in education.
Eyewitness News anchor Joe Torres is live on the Upper West Side. And Joe, the school's chancellor also weighing into this?
That's for sure, Sade and Mike. The Community Action School, MS 258 here on the Upper West Side, one of 3 schools in this neighborhood targeted for relocation or closure. The student population here, largely Black and Latino, and we point that out because it was during a district council Zoom call more than 2 weeks ago on February 10th, where one parent on the call made some rather racially insensitive comments, and the firestorm is still brewing. The controversial comments were caught on a District 3 Community Education Council Zoom call earlier this month.
They're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like, if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They're just...
Now that's y'all heard it, right? We'll watch another video where we can clearly hear it. But basically, she said if you train a Black person basically good enough, they'll learn to use the back. That was
Allison Friedman. What you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You got to stop.
It's just really defeating to hear that, someone thinks that they go to a school that they don't know is bad and they're too dumb to realize that they're bad. That's actually really bad to hear.
Allison Friedman is a district parent who also works as an associate professor in the Department of Biological Sciences at Hunter College. Following the remarks, the school issued a statement which read, in part, Hunter College is reviewing the situation under the university's applicable conduct and non-discrimination policies. We expect our community members' actions and words to comport with our institutional identity, values, and policies. Friedman put out a statement of her own and claimed her comments were taken out of context after accidentally unmuting her connection. My complete comments make clear these abhorrent views are not my own, nor were they directed at any student or group. However, I recognize these comments caused harm and pain. While that was not my intent, I do truly apologize. The mayor and the school's chancellor...
Now that makes sense that she would say that. Now, we don't know if that's truly her views. She was caught red-handed saying it. But of course, this is something, that is what she would put out there just to try to save face. But I think she has tenure, so can they truly fire her? I'm not really sure on the whole tenure, policy, but let's keep going.
Called the comments reprehensible.
I think it is indicative of the exact kind of language that makes students feel as if they don't belong within our public school system.
Teachers at MS 258, already dealing with the possibility of closure, said the comments are an unwelcome distraction, but also represent a teaching opportunity.
We're living through a moment like this that allows us to reinforce the ideas that we've been communicating, or certainly I've been communicating as a teacher throughout my career.
Now, the District 3 Community Education Council has its next meeting scheduled for tomorrow night, 5:30, right here. And they specifically designed that meeting to address what happened at the last meeting and to reinforce the council's mission, advocacy, without any demeaning or demoralizing language. Live on the Upper West Side.
Now let's go over into the next video where we get the full video of the Zoom calls. Let's get over into that.
Another important policy for me is our speech program. I've been receiving speech services since first grade. I attend Mr. Goldman and 2 other students on Fridays. He delivers lessons and helps us fit those skills into our lessons.
Black schools that they're too dumb to know they're in a bad school. I mean, but apparently Martin Luther King said it. Like, if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. They're just...
Allison Friedman. What you're saying is absolutely hearable here. You got to stop.
The moment of the silence you can hear a pin drop. So many people just don't even know what to say.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Me and many other students in our classes and with that students might not be able to have these safe spaces and supports. We should be able to keep our school open. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And this is why a child is talking too. This is crazy.
The next speaker is Miles Mason. Remind people at home to mute yourself. Remember, as Stephen Sondheim said, the children will listen. As Roger and Hammerstein said, you have to be carefully taught. Musical theory.
Good evening, CEC. My name is Miles Mason. I'm a sixth grade student here at CAS Community Action School, MS 258.
That's a wild thing to hear on a Zoom call anywhere. Now let's go over into the next video.
Another important part of CES for me is our speech program.
As New York City children bravely testified about their public school experience during a February 10th Zoom meeting, a mother was caught in a hot mic moment.
Like if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore.
The meeting centered around a consolidation of schools here on the Upper West Side, including PS 191, which, under the proposal, would eliminate the middle school program.
They're too dumb to know they're in a bad school.
People on the call could barely contain their visible shock over the comments made by Allison Friedman, on Tuesday rebuked by the mayor and his school's chancellor as reprehensible.
It is indicative of the exact kind of language that makes students feel as if they don't belong.
We will be really leaning in and working with the school communities to make sure that we repair any harm that was done to our students.
The parent who made the comments is also a professor at Hunter College. A spokesperson called the remarks abhorrent and said the university is investigating. Many city officials calling for her firing.
She has to go, because if it was one of us, we would have been gone too, period.
Parent advocates in the district said the words are rooted in racism and perpetuated over decades.
You are invoking the history in this country where Black people were treated as less than human.
In an email to the New York Times, Dr. Friedman apologized and explained she was, quote, trying to explain the concept of systemic racism to her son by referencing an example of an obviously racist trope. These abhorrent views are not my own, she said.
To make these type of opinionated statements during Black History Month is unacceptable, disgraceful, and disheartening.
Now, this is a crazy situation. Let's go over into the AI breakdown just to see if we missed anything. But the question is, do you truly believe that she was just trying to teach her son? Or is that how she truly felt? And she was teaching him, I don't know what she was saying. If she was teaching him that's how Black people were treated, that's what she's trying to claim? Or is this just her views that she didn't think nobody would hear? There's a lot of undercover people now. Let's go over into the AI breakdown. So as we know, Allison Friedman, an associate biology professor at Hunter College, was placed on leave in February 2026 following an abhorrent racist remark caught on hot mic during a virtual school board meeting. During February 10th meeting, Friedman adherently left her mic on while speaking to someone off camera. She was caught saying they're too dumb to know they're bad in school, and if you train a Black person well enough, they'll know to use the back. You don't have to tell them anymore. Just that you don't have to tell them. That just sounds like it's. This is a great. Yeah, she sounds like sounds like she's going to get fired. Her comments followed a student's testimony regarding school closures and seemingly referenced an earlier mention of scholar Carter G. Woodson, though she incorrectly attributed her paraphrase trope to Martin Luther King Jr. So she claimed that she was explaining systematic racism to her child by referencing a racist trope that her full comments were not audible. Hunter College president announced an investigation under the university conduct and non-discriminate policies, placing Freeman on leave pending the outcome. City officials and community leaders have condemned the remarks, with many calling for her immediate termination. It's great. So will she get fired? That is the question. Will she get fired? There are sometimes these people say things that, or sometimes people say things that you would never expect. Be the people you would never expect to say something this wild, and then of course they'll try to explain it away and give a reason why they said it. But the question is, will they believe the reason she gave? Or does she make her reasoning good enough to where she doesn't lose her job? A lot of people are upset about this. And it will most likely be protest if she does not get fired. The world of protest, the world of protest. But let me know your thoughts on that situation, y'all. Let me know if you disagree with anything I said. Like always, the world is a crazy place, and we have to review the world together, y'all. We have to review the world together.